Hey racers, what's going on? Happy Monday. Rhiannon Showman here, physical therapist and performance coach. Get your fixed physical therapy, get your fixed nutrition, and I work with you OCR athletes to help you dominate your race at peak performance. First off, happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I know we had some people racing, and I know some of you dominated it because I've been messaging with some of you over the weekend. So awesome job for those who dominated the races. I know we had some struggles with races as well. Definitely something to learn from and to continue training and grow from. So regardless of what you did with your race this weekend, awesome job. I'm sure you all learned a lot in the process, and I'm sure you guys had fun in the process. First off, thanks guys for joining me. So let me preface this. I was actually at a retreat this weekend, got up in the mountains. It was awesome, got out of the city. And while I was there, I got in a conversation with a couple people, and it brought to mind this idea of like eating healthy is difficult, or not knowing what to do, and being very confused about some of this stuff. And yes, there are people who make very healthy gourmet meals and take a long time to do that, and it turns out amazing, which is awesome. It's great. It's great to have people in this world. I appreciate them. But we also have people like me who, not that I don't like cooking, not that I love experimenting with things, so that's not the issue, but I personally don't like to spend a lot of time cooking. I don't I'm just on the go constantly. So I like to keep things as easy as possible because I am constantly on the go, because I do a lot of simple meal prep type things. I essentially keep things as simple as possible. And I think it's helpful for me to do that because I'll say the majority of people tend to be on the go people as well. Hey Brett, whether it is work and training, work, training, and kids, maybe you're going to school, whatever it is, we live in this on-the-go life, and I totally get it. So we don't want to spend a whole lot of time cooking. You may not even know how to cook, which is totally cool as well. That's why I love doing what I do cooking-wise, because it's easy for me to help you guys out as well. At the end of the day, we need proteins, we need some sort of carbohydrates, and we need fats. That's how our body's rebuilt. That's how we fuel ourselves. The end. So when we think about this, you can take hours and make this really complex thing, or you can take a very short period of time and make something very, very simple. I can tell you I like the simple version. There's times I actually make recipes, but that's far and few between. Most times, most weeks, I literally go to the grocery store, I buy a bunch of vegetables, I buy a bunch of protein, I do fish, pork, chicken, turkey, you name it. I just grab whatever I'm in the mood for, whatever is on sale, stock up, and literally I use that to create a meal. Every day basically. So, and then my healthy fats, I always have my oils on hand, my avocado, coconut, all that fun stuff. But it really can be that simple. It's a matter of, I basically, at lunchtime or when I'm meal prepping the night before, I grab whatever protein I want, I grab whatever vegetables I want, the end. Literally, I just do that, because either it's already pre-made and I can just reheat it, or right now I'm at home, so I actually just had some fish on the stove. I'll put some asparagus on the stove here in a second, cook that up. That's going to be my lunch. But you can really do it that simply. Get a bunch of proteins, get a bunch of vegetables. When it's mealtime, figure out which vegetables you want. Maybe you want some quinoa in there, some rice in there. Get your protein, get your healthy fats, put some oils on your veggies. You are good to go. It's not something that needs to be time consuming. It's not something that needs to be difficult. It's a matter of which proteins, which veggies do I want, putting it on the stove and being done with it, or even putting it in the microwave if you want to, and being done with it. It's not something that you need to spend a lot of time on doing. So I just kind of want to throw that out there for you guys, that if you struggle eating healthy because you don't know what to do, you think it's too difficult, it's too time consuming, it really doesn't need to be that time consuming. It's just a matter of having the foods, having the vegetables, having the proteins, having the healthy fats in your house, picking which ones you want at each meal, and just cooking those up. So if you have any questions on that, definitely reach out to me. I'd be happy to have a conversation with you, see how I can help you in order to kind of brainstorm, problem solve this a little bit further. And have an awesome rest of your day, guys. Happy talking to you. All right, bye.